You cannot believe what crazy footage this trail cam captured. Deep in the forest, where shadows hold secrets and the wind whispers tales of the unknown, a lone trail cam stands as a silent sentinel. What it captured is almost beyond comprehension. Today, we unveil footage so mind-boggling, you'll question everything you thought you knew. From a creature believed to have vanished from the face of the earth 3 decades ago, to spectral wanderers threading the thin line between our world and the beyond. Is the past reaching out? Are dimensions intertwining? Let's figure it out. But wait! At the end of this dark trip, there's a secret treasure. I know that the video we are going to watch was full of horror and fear, but get ready, because we're about to take a little detour into the forest's lighter side. I have 2 extra clips for you that are so deliciously weird that they might just help you keep your mind. There are mysteries that people haven't encountered in quite some time that are hidden away in the tall, gnarled trees. In this world of shadows, creatures that humans have long believed to be extinct have been brought back to life, defying the passage of time. Their existence has been obscured by the unfathomable depths, which have discouraged those living on land, as well as researchers from investigating the area in further detail. In spite of this, a trail camera that was placed as a sentry during the middle of the night managed to capture a terrifying scene. Watch this peculiar video of a 2-tone mouse deer, which was considered to be extinct for the past 30 years, until it was recently discovered. When we come across this spectral figure moving through the haunting woods while it is still alive, we are completely taken away to the very center of our beings. Even though the video is only a few seconds long, it manages to make us feel even more terrified because, in those few seconds, we get to observe a unique species of animal that has evaded hunts and other forms of predation for an extended period of time. It managed to stay alive by blending in with the background, despite the fact that the odds were stacked against it. It is a spooky and eerie reminder of the unfathomable power that life itself possesses. So, did you find this clip horrifying? Tell me in the comments. A man braved the chilly weather and the gloomy conditions of January 2013 to view the unsettling footage captured by a misplaced trail camera. As he explored the terrifying interior of it, he discovered a horrific object that didn't make any sense at all. Others believed it to be a malevolent ghost or some incomprehensible horror, but he was convinced it was an extraterrestrial being. Because of this, he felt a great deal of unease. When they looked at it more closely, they noticed something weird about it. At first, they believed it was just a natural deformation, like a twisted bush or an ordinary animal. But when they examined it more further, they discovered something strange. Any semblance of normalcy was shattered by the peculiar method in which it moved, as well as by the menacing focus with which it gazed at the camera. It had the appearance of a woman, but in a very peculiar way. Its eyes were large and glowed with an evil brilliance. Also, its hair fell in a manner that was reminiscent of a nightmare. Simply witnessing it gave me goosebumps and pierced my skin. Even in still photographs, it had that effect. It served as a reminder of the horrors that wait in the shadows, and they will be permanently carved in the depths of my deepest anxieties. So, have you ever seen such types of clips before? 2 kids with a camera and a never-before-seen level of interest gave the world a look into horror that had never been seen before. Things have taken a scary turn. In the middle of the dense jungle, where no one can get in or out, Bigfoot, the creature of legend and fear, is roaming with evil freedom. The terrifying show won't end until it gets to its terrifying end. If it hadn't been caught by a trail camera's cold eye, this amazing footage has won its place in the history of horror. Its sheer size, its grotesque proportions, and the unsettling way its arms moved will always leave a mark on our shaky minds. A horrible mass that looks like a gorilla, but smells bad and goes against the way nature made things. This is a bad combo. Because we are seeing a horror that is worse than anything we could ever think of. The horror that was caught in the footage gives us a terrible sense of fear and pushes the truth deeper into the back of our minds. We can no longer say that Bigfoot doesn't exist because it's just a story. This terrifying experience should serve as a warning that terrible things can happen in the dark, and their presence could change the way we see the world forever. What do you think? And here is the next video. But, Are you brave enough to watch this video? The ethereal beings in question are referred to by some as night crawlers, while others name them soul walkers. They induce an uncomfortable and unnerving feeling of fear within you. This eerie video was recorded in 2011 in some of the most haunted areas in California, in the United States of America, and it features two beings from another realm. The fact that their bodies are so stick-like in appearance and that they move through the forest gives the sense that they are related. The other one, which may be the matriarch or patriarch of the family, possesses the authority of a parent despite having the appearance of a ghost baby. Oh, they give off such a calming and humorous impression, like a spooky family of specters enjoying the moonlit hours. But let's delve even farther into the pit of horror, because there are rumors floating about that these spectral beings are actually just souls that got trapped in the world of the living. Let's explore this possibility. I urge you, my interlocutor, to share your spooky ideas with me as we consider the awful things that have occurred to these phantom travelers in the hereafter. I am very interested in hearing what you have to say, but in the next clip I am going to show you those two clips which are quite funny. Forest rangers had no idea what would happen when a wildlife station sought to demonstrate what nature is truly like. As a result, it resulted in something quite humorous. They were shocked to find bears dancing in a style that reminded them of Shakira's dances while their cameras were rolling in the middle of the forest. Who knew the backsides of bears were so interesting? The way in which these hairy animals scratch their backs on trees is so hilarious that it will make you laugh out loud. Just like humans, these animals get itchy skin on occasion. They can't resist rubbing their massive bodies against the sturdy tree roots, giving the appearance that they are enjoying themselves to the fullest. Take a moment to enjoy the humor that these bear dancers bring to the stage. They are giving a whole new meaning to the phrase, wild dance moves. Let's offer these hilarious animals a standing ovation for demonstrating to us that there is always room for a hearty chuckle in the world of animals. A crazy experiment was conducted by a French photographer who placed a camera in a large mirror in the midst of a bush as part of his investigation. He was interested in seeing how the local wildlife would react to the situation. He was completely unaware that there would be anarchy. The fearless leopard could not resist being its biggest supporter and admirer. It was absolutely fascinated by its own beauty and was unable to tear itself away from its stunning reflection for hours on end. On the other hand, the cheeky gorilla viewed this as a fantastic opportunity for an epic fight, and as a result, it engaged in a fierce battle with its own reflection in order to demonstrate who was in charge. On the other hand, the unconcerned elephant simply ignored it and continued on its way without giving it a second thought. While the chimps were having a satisfying scratch, the inquisitive and naughty chimpanzees couldn't help but peek at themselves in the mirror. It would appear that they have mastered the art of loving who they are. Oh my goodness, it is so funny and entertaining to watch these wild animals have amusing exchanges with their own reflections in the mirror. People, please don't forget that the animal kingdom can also make us laugh with their goofy actions. It's not just humans who can make us smile. So, thrill lovers, we hope you found this footage as mind-boggling and intriguing as we did. If you did, give this video a like and share your theories in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe, because in the depths of the forest, no day is ordinary, and every shadow could be hiding an untold story.